In the far north of South Africa, where the Limpopo and Shashe rivers meet, there stands a silent sentinel. To the untrained eye, it is just a hill, a rugged sandstone plateau baking in the African sun. But if you listen closely to the wind whistling through the baobab trees, you might hear the echoes of a forgotten time. Long before European ships landed on these shores, and centuries before the rise of Great Zimbabwe, this was the center of the world for southern Africa. This is Mapungubwe, the Hill of the Jackals. It was Africa's first royal capital, a city of gold, ivory, and sacred power that flourished while Europe was still in the Dark Ages. Our story begins around 1,000 years ago. The people here were masters of the land. They were cattle herders and farmers, but they were also shrewd businessmen. They sat on a gold mine, literally. But more than that, they controlled the ivory trade. By 1220 AD, Mapungubwe had transformed from a simple settlement into a sophisticated state. It was here that a revolutionary idea took root: the separation of classes. For the first time in the region's history, the king did not live among his people. The king ascended the hill, separating himself from the commoners below. He wasn't just a ruler, he was a sacred conduit to the ancestors and the rain. From his high palace, he looked down upon a city of 5,000 people, a metropolis in its time. The wealth of Mapungubwe was staggering. In the 1930s, when explorers finally stumbled upon the royal graves at the top of the hill, they found a treasure that would rewrite history. They found a small golden rhinoceros. This tiny figure, hammered from thin sheets of gold and tacked onto a wooden core, was a symbol of royal power. But look closer at what was buried with it: thousands of glass beads from India and porcelain from China. Think about that. In the 1200s, a king in the Limpopo Valley was dining off Chinese plates and wearing Indian glass. Mapungubwe was a global player, a hub where the riches of the African interior met the hunger of the outside world. But empires, like seasons, must eventually change. Around 1300 AD, the rains stopped. A little ice age began to grip the world. The lush floodplains that fed the city turned to dust. The cattle died, the crops failed. The gods, it seemed, had turned their backs. The trade routes shifted north to a rising power, Great Zimbabwe. The people of Mapungubwe did not vanish, they simply moved on, leaving their sacred hill to the jackals and the wind. For 7 centuries, the city slept. Its location was kept a secret by local elders who revered the spirits of the ancestors. It became a place of taboo, where no one dared to point a finger lest the spirits be offended. When the site was rediscovered in 1932, it challenged the colonial narrative that Africa had no history of civilization. For decades, the discovery was downplayed, but the truth, like gold, cannot stay buried forever. Today, the golden rhinoceros is a national symbol of South Africa, a testament to a complex, wealthy, and connected African society that thrived long before the modern era. Mapungubwe stands not just a ruin, but as a reminder that history is deep and that African soil holds stories of kings and queens who once touched the sky. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, like and subscribe for more lost histories.